Now we need to go to A's and F's, and Sarah, we'll begin with your F.
My parents did not allow me and my sister to watch a lot of television as kids, but the shows on PBS were an exception. Like many others, I grew up watching Mr. Rogers, Neighborhood, Sesame Street, and The Electric Company. As we got older, Sunday nights were reserved for watching the latest series on Masterpiece Theater. Today, I'm still a huge fan of PBS programming. So I was disheartened to hear this week that PBS and NPR are the next targets for federal budget cuts. It's sad but not surprising that this administration does not recognize these institutions for the treasures that they are.
Michael.
My F goes to the lack of accountability from the White House on the Signal chat debacle.
And Tara.
My F goes to the current USDA for halting millions of dollars of deliveries to food banks without any explanation. Originally, the USDA had allocated $500 million for deliveries for food banks for 2025 through the Emergency Assistance Program. Suddenly in March, those orders were canceled, and those programs have not been given any idea whether this is a permanent cancellation or temporary, and of course they're now scrambling to figure out where they're going to get money to provide those food sources.
And the A's, Sarah.
In the fight against Democratic backsliding in America, Democratic state attorneys generals have been on the front lines, working overtime to file multi-state lawsuits against the Trump administration. Unlike the Democrats in Congress, the state attorneys generals were ready for Trump's return to the White House and had a plan for how to fight his unconstitutional power grabs. They filed their first lawsuit almost immediately after he took office, and they haven't let up since. I'm especially grateful for their foresight and resolve as we witness more individuals and institutions surrender to the Trump administration's threats and intimidation.
Michael, your A.
My A plus goes to the third graders from the Dr. King School here in Syracuse, who on Monday marched to City Hall to demand more access to fresh produce and more fresh produce in their communities. Way to go, kids. Well done.
Well, that sort of ties to your F, doesn't it, Tara? And your A.
My A goes to Harvard University for announcing it will offer free tuition to students whose families earn less than $200,000. As any program recognizing diversity is now being scrutinized and college costs continue to rise, this is one way to allow access to middle and lower income students.
They can do that because they have an endowment of billions of dollars, and a number of institutions do, but more don't, right?
Exactly.
Many more don't. Now, one final note on something that affects us all right now. Federal funding for public media, something Sarah was just talking about, that now faces significant cuts, putting trusted, in-depth programs like this one, Ivory Tower, at risk. So we're asking for your help today to protect these essential services. Please consider showing your support for Ivory Tower, WCNY's longest-running show, by contributing at WCNY.org/protect.